but he's pitched wonderfully with men in base.
Swing and a miss, and he gets Friedel with the fastball for the first out of the day. Line towards short. One hop grab by Lindor. Sets and fires. In time. Side retired. 1-2-3 for Holmes with help. Adds up the middle, and Nimmo's got a leadoff hit. And Brandon just continues to rake. He's been hot for a month and a half. Long hold. And Soto takes strike three call. Questionable call by Manny Gonzalez. And Martinez has back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, we know one thing. We got a high ball umpire, don't we?
Alonso drives one out of left center field. That's down for a base hit. Nimmo turns at second. He'll hold up there. So Pete, who came in, was 1 for his last 20. Dumps a base hit into left center, and the Mets have 2 men on. And Mark lines one through the hole, base hit. Nimmo around third. He's heading for the plate. Lux's throw will be cut off, and the Mets have the early lead. Mark Vientos with a 2-out RBI. 1-0 New York. And McNeil takes it low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. 1-2 to Hayes. And he drills that one to left. Nimmo coming over, dives, and makes the catch with the somersault for a coda. 0-2 from Holmes. And the sweeper hit to left center field. That's down for a base hit. McNeil gets over to cut it off. Steer takes a wide turn, but he'll stop at first with a 2-out single. Brett Baty leads off in the home second. And rifles one deep down the right field line toward the pole. And it's out of here. Brett Baty with a line drive home run, his 10th of the year. 1-2 coming. And Nimmo skies one to shallow left. And on comes Lux. Whoa. Stays with it, 2 out.
Painful. Annoying.
Well, he drills that one down the line. Didn't seem to bother him at all. Fraley heads for second as Soto casually gets it in.
Imagine if he had a good labor.
Friedel went around on that bunt attempt, according to Manny Gonzalez. And now the ball's thrown down the right field line. Turning third, trying to score is Fraley. The throw's going to third base, and the Reds have a run. And it's hit through the hole, a base hit, and that'll tie up the game. So the error by Torrens ends up costing the Mets a couple of runs. McLean drives in his 3rd run of the series, and it's 2-2. You couldn't score against Holmes with men on base. That's grounded to third. Vientos makes the flip to Lindor, and the throw to first in time. Wow. They double up De La Cruz on a ball that was not hit very hard. Rolled out to shortstop, and De La Cruz makes the play. Side retired. 1-2-3 inning for Martinez, still tied at 2.
It's moving forward.
And that was already your 3rd year. So you had a lot of games under your belt at that point. Good play by Baty for the 2nd out, and he can't quite double.
So we're sitting back there 2 minutes before we're about to go out, and all my kids are kind of talking about what they're going to do, what they're not going to do. And, you know, Brooks is in there warming up, and he's like, you know, he calls my dad Pop-Pop. He goes, Pop-Pop, you want a fastball or you want a slider? I go, boy, you don't even know what a slider is.
Exactly.
And so he's sitting there trying to work on pitches. And she's like, well, I've done it before, so it's no big deal, you know, type thing. So it's like almost like too cool now.
Jake Fraley with an RBI single to put the Reds in front 3-2.
So I thought that was going to be the end of it. Anyway, after the game that night, as McNeil flies out for the first out of the inning.
Win tonight. And that's an important thing to have.
Baty's got his 2nd hit of the day. He's going to take a hard turn and hold as Fraley gets the ball in. So Baty homered his first time up. Torrens hits one sharply. Oh, the glove of De La Cruz. And the Mets have 2 men on. De La Cruz laid back on that ball, and a one-hopper beat him. Torrens gets credit for a hit. Friedel with a check swing tapper, and Holmes with the flip for the first out.
Boy, that slider ate up Friedel right there.
Soto takes off. The throw by Stevenson, not in time. Soto got another one of those walking leads. His 12th stolen base of the year. Again, the 2-2 in the air to right field. Should be easy for Fraley. And that retires the side. Quite as fast as he was before he blew out his knee, but he can still run. And he rolls that one over down to first. Alonso's only play is to take it to the bag. Hayes goes to second, 1 out. And he rolls over one. Tough play from Mauricio. He'll have no play. He'll put it in his pocket. It's an infield hit for Steer to put runners at the corners. Second, and nobody out. Got out of it. Double play ball to Mauricio. And a wide throw out at second, but they can't turn the double play, and a run comes home. And that's ripped down the right field line. Another extra base hit for Fraley. Stevenson lumbering to third, and he's going to be waved home. The relay throw by Alonso to the plate, and the slide, it's not in time, throw to third, and safe there is Fraley. And it's 5-2 Cincinnati. 1-2 coming, and he struck him out with the slider. So Taylor Rogers fans Mauricio for the first out. And it's away, ball 4. A 12-pitch walk to Luis Torrens to load the bases. And Lindor breaks his bat as he rolls it down to first. Handled there by Steer. Side retired. Been nothing but sharp in his rehab assignment. Fly ball to center field. Plenty of room for McNeil. And McLean retired, 2 out. And Soto goes down swinging on the high heater. And Santillan has a strikeout. 2-2 coming. And Vientos goes down swinging. And Santillan strikes out the side in the 7th. And Hayes pops one up into shallow right. A long run in for Soto. Almost lost his footing, but he gets there. And that's the first out. But not in New York. Out to right center, and over comes McNeil to dive, and did he catch it? He did! Jeff McNeil with a spectacular play to end the inning. And he hits a broken back grounder near the bag. De La Cruz with the step and low throw, scooped up by Steer for the double play. Let's have Chris Davinsky up in the bullpen. That's grounded on the right side. Easy play from McLean. And so after the leadoff error, Ashcraft make quick work of the Mets. A 6-pitch inning, 5-2 after 8.
Taylor Ward, I think, has 23 home runs.
23, and Adele has 21. That's pulled to first, handled by Alonso. Line out, and Fraley's finally retired for the first time today. Carlos Mendoza to try and figure out on a daily basis how it's going to work. There's a strike 3 called, and Marte is out for the second out. Renz has looked much better at the plate the last 2 days, and he hits that one toward the middle. Base hit past the diving De La Cruz. Over to cut it off is Friedel, and Torrens will stop at first with a leadoff single. And Brandon takes outside, ball 4, and the Mets will bring the tying run to back. 3-2 to Lindor. And he pulls one on the ground to first. Big hop. Steer goes to second, gets the force. Then the relay not in time. What a terrific play by Spencer Steer as that ball took a kangaroo hop and he stayed right with it. And Soto checks his swing. He went around strike 3. Third base umpire Alex Tosi punches him out. And the Mets are down to their final out. Now Alonso lifts one out to right. Fraley moving back to the edge of the track. He reels it in, and the Reds have taken the first 2 games of the series. For the second straight day, the Mets get the tying run of the play.